they turned off the cameras, excuse my language, and then they took my wife.
This man who wished not to be identified says his wife is from Venezuela and has lived in the United States for a few years. She was one of 3 people taken from this home. I'm told the 2 others were men who worked in construction. You see them here. This video, only 1 minute and 52 seconds long, we do not see his wife being removed from the home. But this is a picture of her that he keeps in his wallet. Her name is Vianis Ramirez, and he says she was in the process of becoming a United States citizen.
She already had a court date. She was good. Everything good. He just came in and snatched her.
These are pictures from the Department of Homeland Security detaining other undocumented men and women in Broward County.
It's despicable what they're doing right now. It's very embarrassing.
President Donald Trump arrived at his Trump National Golf Resort in Doral Saturday, set to host GOP leaders for a conference. This man hopes this message makes it to him.
If I get a chance to talk to you, man, yo, please, man, let's work something out. So you, man, let me keep my wife here in the United States, man. She deserves to be here, man.
ICE reports nearly 1,000 raids in the country on Sunday alone, which is up from just under 300 on Saturday. Here at the detention center in Miramar, things have been quiet for several hours, but we will continue to monitor this situation and bring you the developing news on raids in South Florida as they happen. In Miramar, I'm Chelsea.
Shalom, shalom. Call HALAL YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone to teach and move well. Peace and salutations be to all who elect. Brother Tazwan coming to you from the province of Babylon camp here in Tampa, Florida. Okay. I'm going to teach you so-called Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes that you are the true chosen people in the Bible, the true Israelites, the true Jews, according to the scriptures the Bible speaks of. All right. Today's topic is going to be going into this video. I was just watching, and this is Northern Kingdom Jake pleading to arrange something with Trump because his wife just got deported, and he voted for Trump. You know, so he's saying after he voted for Trump, his wife got deported. So that just goes to show you this devil don't care. Do you really think he cared that you voted for him? I don't know. And that's Jake. Jake do things like that. Like, oh, can you look out for me, man? You look out for me. I did this for you. Try to look out for me on this and that. No, because you're foolish. And you wanted to participate in this folly and this illusion of voting. Okay? Now that vote's biting you in the ass. Not that it had anything to do with this election anyway. Not that it changed the course of the battle or the tide of the votes anyway. You know? Whether he voted for him or not, Trump was still going to be that president because the Lord ordained it. You know? But the fact that you written on paper that you put your trust in this devil. You voting for him is like you writing a note to him saying, I trust you. You know? You put on paper that you trust him, and you got my vote, Trump. Now your wife's gone. And whoever the two, whoever your 2 homies were that were there living with you is gone too. Okay. This is the book of 2 Corinthians. It's like in 2 Corinthians. Ecclesiasticus chapter 12 verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Scriptures say never trust thine enemy, but Jake don't even know who their enemy is. Jake think that Esau was their friend. He thought that Trump was his friend. He thought that Trump was for the niggas and Latinos and the Native Americans. Nah, man. Trump was never for Jake. Jake got a slogan called "Niggas for Trump." Now you niggas are suffering from Trump, suffering by Trump. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed of him and beware of him. Okay, so though he may talk a good talk and talk a good game, telling you he's gonna do this and that for you, beware of him. You gotta be on your P's and Q's with this guy. This guy is the devil. How did you forget? How could you forget? This is the devil the Bible speaks of. How can you not know that? It says, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. It's like you cleaning something with rust on it, and then you looking to see if there's no rust left. You think it's clean. You take your glasses off and clean it, and look through your glasses again, and there, sure enough, there's still some little speckles of rust there. Okay. So you may think this devil is, oh, he's changed. He's a new man. Oh, he's gonna save the country. First of all, this isn't your country. All right. That's what you got to get through your thick ass skull, Jake. Jake think that this their country, that they got some kind of rights here. You don't. You don't have rights here. You were brought here as a slave. All right. You came here to Southern Kingdom's captive dwelling place. That's where Southern Kingdom was in captivity. Northern Kingdom was in captivity over there in Puerto Rico and Cuba, Colombia, and all those little Spanish areas down there. They were conquered by the Spaniards, enslaved to the Spaniards, man. Okay. Now you came over here where Southern Kingdom's getting persecuted at. You really thought you was going to come to something better? No. This place was ran by our oppressors as well. Okay, we were oppressed by the same people, different tribes of the people. All right. It says here, this book of Jeremiah, chapter 17 and verse 5. Thus saith the Lord, YAHAWASHI, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departeth from the Lord, YAHAWASHI. So he no longer trusted in the Lord. He didn't look for the Lord to look out for him. He trusted in man. He trusted in Trump. That's why his scripture say, cursed be that man. Look, now you lost your wife. And besides that, men will always let you down, man. They're not going to always hold true to their promise. They're just fleshly men. Men cannot really keep promises because they're fleshly. Okay, something can happen to them. Anything can happen. They can get sick. One day they can just die. One day, or the Lord keeps his promises. The Lord lives forever. Okay, he has forever to keep his promises. All right, but we are on limited and borrowed time. Tomorrow could be our last day. Okay, you never know. All right, you never know when your last day is. So that's why the scripture says, swear not. Okay, because thou canst not make one hair on thy head white nor black. All right, neither can you increase your stature. Okay. Why I say that? Because you don't got no kind of power to change anything, or you don't got the power to see yourself with gray hairs, to declare that you're gonna make it to old age. You can't declare that. You don't know. Shit, you may not make it past a week. You ain't got that kind of power. Neither you got any power to add more time to your life. Okay, you can't. All things consist by YAHAWASHI. Okay, by the word of the Lord, YAHAWASHI. Grab this. In the book of Ecclesiasticus chapter 14 and verse 6. There is none worse than he that envieth himself, and this is a recompense of his wickedness. These devils envy themselves, man. They're the same people, but trying to do better than each other. They want what each other has, man. Okay? They can't stay seated. All right. These devils, you know, of the same nation, of the same tribes, whatever, the same people, and yet they reaching in their neighbor pocket, reaching for their neighbor's belongings and their neighbor's possessions. Okay, and still be an Edomite whole time. It says, and if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. And if he doeth any good, he gonna do it unwillingly. All right, if he does any good for you, okay. For example, a stimulus check is unwillingly. It's not for your benefit, it's for his benefit. He doing these things to put the country in a certain mindset or the country at a certain level. All right, that's in some way or effort and beneficial to his gain. Okay, not to yours. Oh man, I was able to get some food that week. I was hungry. Them stimulus checks, man. You know, and guess what? This devil wasn't willing for you to get some food that week. He wasn't trying to feed you. The scripture said, "Gift destroyeth the heart." All right, and what happened when he sent them stimulus checks out? Everybody loved Trump after that. And guess what? When it came time again for him to get in the office, that gift that he gave you, that stimulus check, destroyed your heart. And now you over there voting for him. Yeah, he gonna give us some more stimulus checks. Vote for Trump. Vote for Trump. Niggas for Trump. You know? Now look at you. This devil gonna make this the last election. That's gonna be the last vote you ever put in. Okay? It says, a covetous man's eye is not satisfied with his portion. He's only satisfied with what he got. And the iniquity of the wicked drieth up his soul. You're not satisfied with what he got, man. Okay? You want more and more and more until there's nothing left. All right? And then once he gets it all, guess what he's going to do? Destroy it. And he's going to destroy himself. This guy was made to be the cancer of the earth. He can't rule the earth. All right? He don't know what he's doing. He don't know how to rule. That's why the Lord's got to take him out of office. But I just found it humorous that this guy voted for Trump and now he lost his wife through deportation from Trump. All right? I just go to show you. You can try to do some good for this nigga, and guess what? He's going to turn around and rend your ass. He's still the devil. Whether you voted for him or not, he's going to be the devil. Okay, nothing changed. This devil is not for you, Jake. Get right with your power. YAHAWASHI. That's who you should be voting for. I'm going to grab this and close it out with. It. In the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 17 and verse 15, thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord, YAHAWASHI, thy power shall choose. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother. So what's the strangers? These heathens. Okay, that's the law. You ain't supposed to be setting these devils over you, choosing these devils to rule over you, trusting in your oppressors. Okay, these jakes trust in oppression. That's why they're going to suffer for it. Okay? Breaking the law. Don't even know you're breaking the law. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother. All right? You know, it's not a jake. You can't set him over you. That's it. Plain and simple. All right? Well, with that, truly possess much edifying to you. I can not worth listening to the sincerity. Until next semester, I give all glory, honor, and praises unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, CUBANS. Shalom.